Peter Eliades with you. This is Stock Market Cycles Update for Thursday, April 23rd. We're going to do a couple of different things today. Well, actually, one real different thing. People have been asking, and legitimately so, does this thing analyze anything else? Does it do individual stocks or gold or silver or commodities, wheat, futures, whatever? It does everything is the bottom line. But one of the functions that we have yet to implement is one where you're going to be able to search for individual cycles within each of these entities, whether it be individual stocks or commodities or whatever it may be. And the way to do that is you'll go back in history and say, which offset should I have used to get this projection from this high to this low? So that's very exciting. That has not been implemented yet, but it's going to be implemented in the near future. It's one of the top priorities of things remaining to do. Okay, so what we're going to do today, however, right after I show you these first two charts, is I'm going to show you a chart on probably one of the hottest stocks out there. It's a personal favorite of mine because I happen to have owned a Tesla automobile since 2013, the year after the introduction of the Tesla Model S. Fabulous cars, fabulous automobiles, and I just got totaled in my Tesla last December. I think I spoke about it here, in fact, in the updates, and so I got myself a Model 3, which I also love. But I'm going to show you the Tesla stock, show you one particular chart with projections on it, so you might find that interesting. The rest of it's going to be short because there were no basic changes today, except that both the S&P and the Dow Industrials are having problems getting above their 50% retracement. They were both above it today at their highs. The Dow was very close to it. I don't know if it actually got above it, but it got right into the area of this 24,071 or 72. But look what's happening. They're stalling at this area. We told you yesterday, yes, we have significantly higher projections confirmed. But I'm not going to be real confident and comfortable about those projections until we get convincingly above these 50% retracement levels, and we're having problems there. So that's the thing to be watching. I'll give you these numbers again if you didn't take them. 28, 11, 78 on the S&P. Remember, these are closing 50% retracements. To me, that's the most important number. They're not intraday. And on the Dow, that equivalent number is 24,071.68. So one close above that won't do it, but if you get a couple of closes consecutively, and especially if you pull above it by more than 1%, then you can be confident that that 50% level has been overcome and that the odds are a lot greater that our significantly higher upside projections will be reached. Okay, that much having been said, let's go to this chart right here. This is Tesla, TSLA. And you can see the two exciting things, well, one particularly exciting thing about this chart, and I'm going to show you the web chart because now that you've gotten accustomed to those, a lot of you have commented, boy, we really like those web charts. And indeed you do. Stefan did a great job with them, didn't he? Look at this. Now remember, these gray areas or light blue areas are the continuum. They are the difference between, I'll show you what they are. This is the short offset, the red line. This is the longer offset, the blue line. So all the continuum is follows the shorter offset to the longer offset and leaves a shadow as it does it, and that's the continuum, okay? So what did Tesla do? Well, it had this fabulous run-up to 968.99 into the beginning of February, and then sideways, a double top, then started coming down. Now, this offset is a typical stock market offset. It's for a 24.2 to 27.6, shows you right up at the top here at 24.2, 27.6, and it gives you high-low projections. In other words, these are intraday projections, not closing price projections. But look at the projection it gave. This was a big decline here. You're talking about a move from 969 down to 350. Talking about a 60+% decline here. And look what the offsets did. Almost pinpointed that closing low. Now, look what they're doing now, however. This is a new projection to the upside. And it calls for, well, we'll make it come up. Here we go. Between 919.34 and 1104.57, and that is a confirmed projection. Now, please don't go running out and buying Tesla calls and saying 2 weeks from now, if it moves down into this area, geez, Eliades, your projection software sucks. It doesn't tell you can't get down here. The only two things can happen, as usual. You hit the projection or you invalidate it by going below here. If that upsets you, as it does a lot of people out there, well, all you're telling us is it might go up and it might go down. No, that's not what I'm telling you at all. Find me some other software that shows you this kind of result for the projecting of the bottom here, okay? But what I am also telling you is don't go running out and buying calls. If you get down into this area, and you have a pullback into there, then you can try buying calls or going long, because now you know what your risk is. Your risk is very close down here. That's one of the ways to trade this program in terms of controlling your risk. There's a lot of risk up here if you play on this projection, because you can come all the way down here and not invalidate it, okay? So that's Tesla for you. That's the projection that's being called for. Let's take a quick look now. Okay, this is the Dow. And as you can see, because we had an up bar today, we're in the clear here with this projection, okay? Doesn't mean you can't come down here. Doesn't mean you can't invalidate it. But we're in the clear in terms of the continuum, okay? Let me show you this continuum on the web chart. And we'll zoom in on that for you. There you go. Look at that. This is in the clear. And we've had a couple of up bars here, which gives a little more confidence. I don't like it when a projection is confirmed on down moves. In other words, this move right here looks like it almost confirmed by moving outside of the continuum, but it was a down bar. I like up bars after that. You'd give you more confidence for the projection, okay? So now, let's one more look. We'll take a look at the S&P, a thing of beauty. So this is the projection up here, 3465.09 to 3371.56. Again, even though there was a down close today, it was an up bar. The blue line is the median, the mid price of the high and low. So we've had two up bars in a row. You've got all this room down here as a buffer. You can come down there. You can see a decline. But you need to get below the continuum to invalidate this significantly higher upside projection. And that's where we stand as of Thursday, April 23rd. We'll talk to you sometime between now and Sunday for the weekend update. Thanks for watching.